Welcome back to our next video. In this WordPress tutorial today, we are going to talk about domains and web hosting. First of all, let's understand what a domain is. A domain name is simply the unique address of your website on the internet. For example, Nike.com. This website is Apple.com. And here we have CNN.com. If you guys love coffee, then here is Starbucks.com. This one is a government website, irs.gov. Here we have WordPress.org. And here we have foxnews.com. The one and only YouTube.com. This is Google.com. And finally, we have Amazon.com. These are examples of domain names that we use every day in our day-to-day activities. If you are making a new website, you have to register a domain name with a service provider. To find out the best domain name sellers, just Google the best domain registrar for 2023. Now, as you can see, this site is giving us top 10 domain registrars for 2023. We can see different names like Namecheap.com, Hostinger.com, and GoDaddy.com, and a bunch of others. You can find the website links in the description section. Once you register and pay for your domain name, the domain then becomes your property. No one else can use it. If a domain that you want is already purchased by someone else, you need to find another domain. We will share more on this when we actually purchase a domain in the coming videos. The domain normally costs around 10 to 15 US approximately per year, and can be a bit less or a bit more depending upon the company you buy it from. You can renew the domain after a year or pay in advance for a number of years. It's all up to you. People normally pay for a year and then renew it after a year. We manage the domains of over 100 websites, all using Namecheap.com, and we normally renew it each year just before expiry. That's why we will use Namecheap.com for registering our domain. They have an easy and simple interface and great after-sales service. It is important to remember that domain names can have numerous extensions, such as .com. Others may end in .org or .edu or .gov or .info or .co, and there is a whole bunch of other domain extensions depending upon the nature of your website and the country that you live in. Different domain extensions have different prices, and not everyone can use certain domain extensions. For example, if you are a business or a personal blog, go for a .com. For a non-profit organization, an NGO, or an organization, go for .org. For a university, go for .edu. For a government organization like the IRS, FBI, or FEMA, they use .gov. However, .com is the most commonly used and familiar of all domain extensions. It is considered the best domain extension, and ideally, you should go for that. The domain name should be short and easy and ideally should match your business that you are doing. It also helps others remember and share it easily. We will actually show the entire process of actually buying a domain in the coming videos. This was just a general discussion, and before we start working on the WordPress website, we will purchase a domain and show you the entire process. Web hosting. Let's discuss web hosting now. Every website requires hosting on a server. This means that all the components of your website, such as audio, video, text, music, and other data files, need to be parked or stored on a computer somewhere on the internet. So when you get web hosting, it's like renting space on a computer that's always turned on and connected to the internet. The web hosting computer is specially set up to show your website to anyone who wants to see it 24/7. Therefore, every website needs hosting so that it can be accessed by the public. Remember, WordPress is free, but you need to buy both a domain and web hosting in order to make your website publicly accessible. If you do not get a domain or web hosting, then there is no point of making a website as no one will be able to see or access it. It sort of negates the point of making a website if it's not accessible by others. Since we already have an account on Hostinger.com that allows us to host multiple websites, up to 100, therefore we are going to use that for this tutorial. You can find the website links in the description section. As you can see that web hosting can start from as less as $2.99 per month. That's less than $3 per month. If you click the hosting tab on the website and then click web hosting and just go down a bit, you will see there are other plans such as single, premium, business, etc. The single plan is ideal for beginners who are just starting out and have just one website. It's just $1.99 for the first month and then $3.99 after that. The premium package is normally for $11.99, but they have a sale on right now, and that is for only $2.99 per month starting. We use the business plan as we have a whole bunch of websites. It's normally $15.99, but right now it's 75% off, as you can see. You can see the features of the various plans on screen right now. For beginners, we highly recommend the single plan. It's the cheapest and has got everything. It is important to remember here that most domain sellers like GoDaddy.com or Namecheap.com also provide hosting services. We are only using Hostinger.com as we already have a business account with them. In the coming video, we will show the process of buying the web hosting also. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We appreciate your feedback, so drop your questions and thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.